Monday.
You know what? I have noticed that names have been appearing on the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's wise.
Now, should I thank you or Emma?
Me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. That was really unexpected.
Why do I feel like I'm getting a verbal pat on the head?
No.
Like, good dog.
This is one of those backhanded compliments.
That's adorable.
That's a backhanded compliment, what that is.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that out of you.
I wasn't expecting good decisions,
on you.
Good life choices. Okay, this is from James McKittrick.
You magnificent bastard.
Now, James was in the video class. You met him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, James.
Yes.
Good guy.
And that's when he brought us this whiskey.
Yes.
Okay, so this is 10-year-old vintage Alberta Springs.
Alberta Springs. So
And notice
Canadian, obviously.
the Canadians, you know the whole uproar in the bourbon world about people using the word smooth as proof they have no idea what they're talking about?
Sure, yeah. Because you gotta understand this about me, people. I'm deep. I'm ingrained into the whiskey scene. I'm in the blogs.
So in the bloggers
and I'm in the forums.
And he loves the blog spot.
And the chat and the chats.
Yeah.
I'm all up in there.
Yep.
Making my case.
He's loving those RSS feeds. Just
for days.
All the time.
For days.
Look at their bottle.
What does that say? A rare smoothness. But here's the $1 million question. Is it a dolphin smoothness?
Oh, because
because
it's one thing to be smooth.
The moment you put smooth on a bottle, it's like, okay, all right, I know what you're going for.
Yeah.
But the pinnacle of smooth achievement is
dolphin
smooth.
What I love, this is Alberta Distillers. We've tried many things they've done, like the Dark Horse Rye and all of this. They do actually make 100% rye whiskey. In Canada, that's not necessarily true. In Canada, so you know how here in Texas, a waiter will ask you this question. What do you want to drink? Mm-hmm. And they'll say, I want a Coke.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, which one? Dr. Pepper, Sprite, root beer, or Coke?
It's synonymous with soda.
That's the thing is, Coke is like Kleenex. It's the name for a category of thing, right? In Canada, rye has become sort of a category of whiskey. And you can say rye on a bottle even if it's not a dominant rye grain.
Really?
Yeah. That's just because it says rye doesn't mean it's a dominant rye grain.
So why are you talking about rye now? This is the rye.
Because they actually say rye on the bottle.
Yeah.
And Alberta Distillers is doing sometimes, often even, 100% rye.
So you haven't told me about what's going on in this bottle, but before you do that, I defy you. I challenge you to tell me that this is more than 51% rye in this bottle because you.
No,
it's not.
It's possibly 100%.
No.
Likely at least in the high 90s.
No. Impossible.
Yes.
Impossible.
Yep.
That is the definition of impossibility.
Nope.
You know why I'm saying this? Knows that.
I know, it doesn't have any of the stereotypical.
There's zero wryness in this whiskey. You know what this is? On Friday we did the Trailer Park Boys, and it was just like this effortless, smooth. Yes, if they're going for smooth, they got smooth. Like the sweet, you could chug it by the gallon and it would just go down like water. You could put this under the nose of the best, like the super tasters. You know what these are?
Yeah, well, actually, it's a misnomer, but
fine.
It's not a real thing. Anyway, go ahead.
Just undercut my entire statement. Yeah, the thing you're about to say is bullshit. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually been undermined multiple times. But the idea that there's somebody who can just blindly pick shit out of thin air. No matter what you put in front of them.
Fine. I will, because the term super taster has been tainted apparently. But there are people who are more capable and receptive to a complexity of notes, and they're able to kind of tell you.
Usually with a lot of practice.
A lot of practice. I would defy you to put that under the nose of the best taster on planet Earth. and
they
have
say
them
rye.
say rye.
I disagree. Because
No.
here's why.
Nope.
Because deductive tasting and deductive smelling, which is the wine and sommelier trick, is a series.
I want everybody.
No, you're not hearing
This
me.
is not sponsored, but I just violently want everybody to get the bottle.
So they can disagree?
So they can disagree with you right now.
You haven't heard my point yet.
Right.
The point is deductive tasting and deductive smelling has to do with making conscious choices based on recognizable markers. And the first marker I would recognize if I picked this whiskey up is that I'd been handed a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. This is staunchly a Canadian whiskey.
Yes. So so what I'm about to say is, I'm going to preface it with this sentence.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, but I don't agree with your conclusion. I agree that this is unlike any rye anybody who knows rye would ever pick out as a rye.
Right.
But I disagree that somebody wouldn't pick it out as a Canadian rye. Because
Canadian rye?
Because if you picked up this, you thought, this is Canadian whiskey, your next mental process is, some Canadian whiskeys are all rye, and some aren't. Which one is this?
Have we had...
And you could very easily get to rye.
Have we had very easily get to rye? This guy. All right, it's on. It's on. This is happening in this episode. I don't care if it's long. Have you had...
Because of the taste.
Have you had other Canadian ryes before?
Yes.
The Crown Rye?
Crown Rye. I mean, there's several back here.
Yeah, the Crown Rye, but that's the only rye I can think of that we've ever had that was Canadian.
Nope.
Pull them out.
There's others.
Pull them out. Just whip it out, put it on the table.
Do we need 2 different glasses?
Yes.
Now, so I'm saying you would arrive at this being a rye whiskey by deduction, but not by your senses. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Explain.
Which is why I said that I could agree with you that if you didn't tell me anything but what grain is this, it would be hard to pick it out as a rye. But if I smelled it, I would pretty easily recognize it as a Canadian whiskey.
Okay, now, this is what you're gonna do. Go away. Now he's cheating. He's cheating. He's getting...
No, I'm just wondering. Yeah, see? It's actually closer to the Crown Royal. Oh, you were trying to do a thing. Okay, sorry. Carry on. And drink the rest of this Yoichi woody and vanillic.
Do not look. You're looking! Turn the around. Do not look.
There's no camera on me.
This guy, he wants to cheat.
I'm not looking at the whiskeys.
He wants to cheat so bad. It's like cheating is in his soul.
I'm just gonna, real quick, just take a selfie. You piece of
Okay. Now, come on over.
Okay.
I've mixed these up. Which one is the Alberta Springs?
No, you didn't really mix them up. Come on now. It's not that one. So if that one is unadulterated, it's the Alberta Rye. Oh God, that's not that one. Is one of these truly this unadulterated?
Yes.
It's the one that was in front of it.
But you just put that one right there.
No, or the one, this one right here. This one is this one. This one, I don't know what the f that is.
You ready?
Yeah.
No.
That's not true.
This, I just put it right behind the bottle, and I mixed it up by pouring
You ruined it.
into this right here.
Yeah, that's why.
This is the same whiskey.
No, because Alberta is more maple.
So the Trailer Park Boys Old Canadian Whiskey. It's Trailer Park Boys. That rye, generic, sweet, super smooth.
Yeah,
effortless.
so this one always had maple notes to me, and when I picked up maple, I pick up that one.
No, I took that off the table.
Yeah, that's the maple note one.
I took that off the table.
And so when I was just going, well, that's not that's the maple one, so that would be that direction, which leaves that. I have no memory of what that tastes like right now.
It pisses me off. Just this. The fact that you don't. What do you?
Oh God.
What is that? Are you being? That is the Crown.
That is toothpaste.
That's the Crown.
Yeah.
Did you deduce that I put this one over here?
No, I had no idea. I was assuming you kept some up there. Based on what I had in front of me, that's what I was guessing.
All right. Well, I don't know what this episode...
It proved absolutely nothing.
Except that I'm right.
Except that Rex is ridiculous.
I'm right. Now it's all wet on the bottle. It's just,
You make poor life choices.
you know what? F you, Canada. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.